Hey y'all, welcome back or welcome to another Utopia Magic Collective Tarot reading. Today's reading is for the sign of Gemini. My name is Charlie Baltimore. Thanks for coming to hang out with me. Thanks for pressing all the buttons, doing all the things. If you guys want to win a free reading or sign up to have a personal reading with me or with any of our other readers, go to our website, utopiamagic.org. You can also get all kinds of sweet witchy wisdom on there from our blog posts. Today's 4-card spread is going to be about soul growth, because when we grow in ourselves, in turn, it helps the collective. So the 4 cards that I will be pulling today, first card is going to be your current situation. Second card is going to be what you need to let go of. Third card is where to put your focus. And fourth card is going to be guidance from your higher self. I'm going to be using the Mythical Goddess Tarot today, and I will be reading from the book for each of those cards, because yes, we can certainly interpret these cards in the way of traditional tarot. But these cards, this deck has its own sort of interpretation and perspective, and I really enjoy it. So let's dive in. So Geminis, what is the current situation? Isolation. Heartbroken. Alright, well, what do we need to let go of? Aside from the current situation, right? That's only perceived isolation. You know? Ooh. I got the last 3 cards. Alright. So that would be like the King of Cups. Crone, this would be the Queen of Cups. This would be the King of Wands. And last card, Brigitte, Alchemy. Bottom of the deck, Isis, High Priestess. So you already know this, man. Alright. So let's read about it. What's the current situation with Geminis? Feeling isolated, and we all know 3 of Swords traditionally is read as just heartbreak. So 3 of Wind, isolation, Saturn in Libra. A crow lies in pain in the barren desert, watching her loved ones from afar in grief and anguish of her perceived isolation. With only one eye open, this crow sees with a skewed perspective, perceiving herself to be isolated and unsupported. Crow is here to teach you that grief and sorrow from separation and loss often bring the illusion of isolation. You are being forced to release the past for your highest good. Seek help in the unseen realms where you are eternally loved and supported, so that you may know your oneness with all of humankind and heal in the arms of spirit. So what to let go of? A water sign. Let me guess, a Scorpio? Alright, Mother of Seas, perception. This open and receptive Mother of Seas gazes into her scrying bowl, where she sees into dimensions beyond ordinary reality. Her perceptions are accurate, born from love and honesty of feeling. She is the pure mirror for others, completely of the sea, feeling element, embodying the awareness of the divine in herself and others. This sea mother brings clarity with the gifts of psychic perception to see beyond the limits of this 3rd dimension. She honors her emotional integrity and aids you in being honest with your true feeling perception, so that you have clear guidance and may show the way for others. This is giving me a feeling of like there's some sort of heartbreak, but you're like stuck in it, you know? But it's time to transmute that energy. That's where you need to put that focus. Like, Don't close yourself off to the potential for love just because this is where you are right now. Like there is always something more in the future. You have all that you need available to you. You just have to do the work. So, focus. We are going to focus on, this is a Leo energy. The crown of fire is the phoenix rising from her own ashes, reborn through the fire of transmutation. She is ascended form and the new creation on earth. This goddess of transmutation brings her creative force to you to release the old form in yourself so that you may ascend fully into the new way of being. The phoenix crown embodies the transmutation that transforms every aspect of your former self into a new frequency and reality. Let her initiate you into this great life change by releasing your attachments to all that served you yesterday, that you may be purified, electrified, and transmuted now. This metamorphosis brings your enlightenment, and creation is restored. And your final card is Goddess Brigitte. And in this deck, I know alchemy a lot of times is considered the magician and related to Gemini. In this deck, it's related to Sagittarius, so more fire energy. Brigitte, the great mother goddess of Ireland, is the Celtic goddess of fire. She brings healing, inspiration, and divination, the powerful alchemy that is the dynamic combination of forces. Poetry, music, art, and metalsmithing are her gifts to the world. She is the goddess of herbal healing, born with a flame ascending from her head, eternally connected to the universe. She is the divine creative spark, the perfect synergy of alchemy, of ideas and forces that coalesce into art and beauty. Brigitte is cloaked in her power, standing over a boiling cauldron of creativity, generating fertility and new life. She brings the Sagittarius fire of insight and regeneration and communication with the spirit world. Through her hands, the beauty of artistic creation comes to earth in blessing and wisdom. Brigitte inspires you to find your own divine creative spark of inspiration and let it blend in alchemy with the creative force to manifest the power of beauty in your world. She assures the success of your creative attempts, inspiring you to succeed as the artist you truly are. Yeah, no doubt. Like, whatever this is that you felt hurt by, that you're sort of stuck in your feels on, you are going to be able to transmute this energy and make magic out of it. Okay? So this is where we're going to put your focus for the next 30 days. I'm going to pull a card from the Personal Power Oracle deck by Deja Druitt. So where to put your, you know, what you can work on. Just a little something to leave you off with. And at the end here, I will also grab a card or two from the crystal deck, something to help keep you grounded throughout this time, because stuff is speeding up. All planets are moving forward, and we should be as well. So where to focus your energy, Gemini? Ooh, got a couple. I deserve respect. Number 2, no doubt. And bottom of the deck, or excuse me, this other card, number 33. An Aries card, I am fearless. Bottom of this deck, I am perspective. This is another Sagittarius card up here. So a lot of fire energy. Like, you definitely have an opportunity to move forward fearlessly and knowing your boundaries, knowing what you deserve. Like, you've been through a lot, Gemini. So, some crystals to help keep you grounded. All right. Oh, Mars energy. So, root chakra energy. So, I would say focus an amber at the bottom of the deck, sacral energy. With that amber stone. So maybe doing some grounding meditations focused on the root and sacral chakra. but let me read what these two cards have to say. So this card number 2, I deserve respect. If you don't know it already, you deserve respect. There's a difference between respecting someone and not showing them respect. I am one that avoids confrontation, so it took me many years to finally stand up for myself, speak up, and cut ties with people who weren't respecting me. We can't please everyone all the time, but there are respectful ways to express yourself. If you feel someone is not being respectful towards you, decide if it's worth your time to speak to them about it, or if it's better to simply cut ties with them for good. One thing's for sure, you don't need to associate with people who belittle you or don't treat you as an equal, no doubt. All right, number 33, I am fearless. What is fear? Really, what is it? We can't see it or touch it, we can only feel it. Think of all the things that you are afraid of. How many of those things have you done despite being afraid to do it? The only thing keeping you from doing things is fear itself, which is really just a thought, a voice in your mind. The more you do something that scares you, the smaller that fear gets until it disappears completely. It's truly remarkable. To do that, you must first come into full awareness that the reason you aren't doing something is because of fear. Define that fear and the possible outcome. Once you have identified the root of that fear and the worst case scenario, only you can find the courage to face that fear and watch that fear completely vanish and feel totally foreign to you, as if it never existed. No doubt, like, it seems like Gemini, you are very much like in a transitionary phase. Like, you need to let go of this heartbreak. Don't get stuck in it. Stand in your power. Know who you are. Transmute that energy. Like, and keep it popping. Keep it moving. So, thank you, Gemini, for coming to hang out with me today. Guys, again, please go to utopiamagic.org to book a one-on-one with me or to potentially win one. You can also get all sorts of witchy wisdom. Lots of great blog posts to check out. And thank you guys for pushing all the buttons and doing all the things and being here with me today. It's a joy, it's a pleasure, it's an honor. Thank you guys. Cheers.